Good Friday night, ladies and gentlemen on Facebook.
What's up?
We hope you are having a great Friday. Like I said before, and I ain't said it in a while, if they're going to change the name of everything, why don't they change the name from Friday to something else? Because in Tennessee, we can't stay fried all day. Until we can stay fried all day, then we don't need to be called Friday, does it? But everybody meet Milo, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, say hi, Milo. Look how little he is, though. That's why I picked him. Little kitty cat. Yeah, he little kitty cat. But cool kitty cat. You know what I mean? You know how most men don't like cats? I like cats. You know why? Because they're something called pussy. No matter how you look at it, it's still called a pussy. No matter how you look at it. But I have never I should say it like this, excuse me. Shorty's fucked up right then. I have never thought I would go to the flea market like I did Sunday with my father. I actually, rat cat, oh my God, I called Bubba, alright, yeah, rat cat, that's funny. But yeah, me and my father went to the flea market the other day, and when you go to the flea market in East Tennessee, you don't know what you're going to buy. Like me, my father, especially my father, we don't know what we're going to come out with. But I have never seen nobody actually physically buy pussy at the flea market like my father bought me Sunday. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, Dad, you're really going to buy me some pussy? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to buy you some pussy. He's like, how much is it? And I was like, $10 is all it is. $10. $10. And I was like, he was like, okay, God bless you, da 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 da. So he gives me $10 and I run back. And speaking of it, like I said, I got me some pussy for $10. And I was so happy to get him too, because he was the run of the litter. You know what I mean? Flea market pussy. But his name is Milo. He's mean. He's like me. You know what I mean? He gets on your nerves every once in a while. But he's a good cat. He ain't tried to eat Bob yet. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, for all y'all that asked about Bob, Bob is actually still living. Thank you, John Klein, for teaching me how to keep a beta alive. You know what I mean? Look where my buddy's going. That's how he rides in a car too. He will ride on your shoulders and get on the back of the seat between your neck and the seat and ride to wherever you go. You know what I mean? He's used a litter box. He's poops. He's great. He don't do nothing. He ain't scratched nothing up, knock on wood. If he does, then he's going to be beat. That's all I can say. You can call the cat abuse company, click 123, but it's still going to train my cat the right way, because I want my cat to be respectful and to claw anybody's ass that comes in the house that I want it to claw. So, but anyway, we're going to talk about a little bit about my job. I love my job, you know what I mean? Like, I love being able to vacuum out cars like I did last week. But now I get to do windows. And I was like, why does Shorty be the one to get to do windows? It looks like they would have somebody taller or with longer arms that could actually reach the middle of the windshield and actually be able to do it right. But no, the reason is why is short people can wash windows better than tall people. Because I can get in the back of these little bitty SUVs and stand around and do the hokey pokey and play hopscotch. I can shoot basketball. I can play with a hula hoop in the back of one of these SUVs. I'm so short. And I can just wash window, and just go in a complete circle, and it's done. It's like a Tasmanian devil with Windex is what I am when I'm inside the car. You know what I mean? But I love my job. Great people I work with. Even the boss lady's cool. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. You know what I mean? But I like to thank you for actually giving me the opportunity to. I appreciate that. You know who you are. But when you see people that comes in at like 8 o'clock in the morning to get their vehicle washed, the first thing that pops into my head, I was like, is these the meth heads that loves to keep their vehicle clean? Because if they was smoking meth all night, it looks like they would have actually went to a car wash that's called do it yourself and do it instead of letting us do it, and then them having to sit with a crowd of people and actually be paranoid because they've been smoking meth. I would probably do it the other way, but some people's crazy. But no, people show up at 8 o'clock and they come until the last 5 minutes, son. They will pull in at 5:55, son. VIP treatment. You're like, oh my God, really? I'm like, come on, go home and wash your own vehicle. Get your own can of Pringles that's crushed up and 5 Snicker bars that's been melted and like indented and grove into the seats and like actually braided into the seat cushions and the underneath the seat stuck to it. Bubble gum from 19 years ago that you didn't even know that was there from the other person you bought the vehicle from. Some people's vehicles is nasty, and people that smoke in cars, it's like wiping off a fucking yellow crayon that your kid colored your whole window with. Like, I smoke, and I really wish I couldn't. And shout out to all y'all that don't smoke or any of y'all that's trying to quit. Y'all are better people than I am. But it's just like that. Imagine what your lungs look like. Your lungs probably looks like Dickie V's face, you know what I mean? Or Caitlyn Jenner's face before she had all the Botox. It's like, why does everybody give Caitlyn Jenner all the credit for being the first transgender woman out? I don't know why. Mr. Garrison on South Park done it before she did. Don't know why, but he did. Google it, like I always tell you. But he did. Mr. Garrison. South Park. Kenny always got killed. It was so cool, you know what I mean, when I growed up watching it. But see, I wanted the dolls for Christmas one time that talked. And my mama didn't know nothing about them cussing like that. Well, she purchased 3 of them, every one of them but Cartman, and they was the stuffed animals. You press their hand, and Kenny was like, or not Kenny, he would just mumble, and then Stan was like, or is it Kyle? Kyle's like, oh my God, you killed Kenny. And then Stan, you press his hand, he's like, you bastard. My mama was like, what in the name of God did you fucking make me buy? You fucking conned me into buying something that cusses. And I was like, Mom, you're cussing up a storm right now. I was like, I don't believe these kids are cussing even half as worse as you are. It's just like for Mother's Day, you know what I mean? Just like for Mother's Day. I called my mama every Mother's Day like I do. We used to go to the Darlington race when she lived in Florence, South Carolina. But now she lives in Tennessee, so I call her, or I go see her every Mother's Day, and I'm like, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I was like, you know you're on the first thing smoking to the nursing home when I get you. I was like, you better be good to my little girl, or she ain't gonna wipe your ass. You're going to the nursing home when I get you. She's like, fuck you, you little son of a bitch. And I was like, see, you said it right there, Mom. You had stated a true fact right there. No, I love my mama, you know what I mean? I can't say, you know what I mean? My mama does great for me, and she helps me out. She come and got me from work today. And by the way, my mom come and got me from work, and my little girl was with her. We stopped by Chick-fil-A. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know that Chick-fil-A is a Christian-based restaurant, then it is. It's a fully Christian-based restaurant. They're closed on Sundays, and they are so nice at the Chick-fil-A right there at Old Navy Shopping Center in Johnson City, Tennessee. Like, so go by there and tell them that Brandon Shorty Rice sent you, and they will give you a $1 coupon for a free French fry in 2 weeks if you go by and mention Brandon Shorty Rice. So, like I said, Chick-fil-A right there in front beside IHOP. I don't even know if IHOP's even open, but I believe it is. But it's right beside it. Go by there. They will give you a $1 coupon for a free French fry in 2 weeks if you'll mention Brandon Shorty Rice. But so nice people. I thought they was going to give me a hand job today. They was so nice, like literally. You know what I mean? But let's see what else. Has anybody ever seen the show Whale Wars? Like, I didn't know what it was until, I guess about a week ago I seen it. What I thought it was before I actually seen it, I thought it was actually one of the places that actually delivered just fish from Long John Silver's or Captain D's or one of your harbor houses or something like that. I didn't know it was no show that they try to protect some Japanese or Chinese people from shooting and killing these American or whatever kind of whales and whatever kind of water they're in. I didn't know that's what it was, but it's so boring. If you haven't seen it, don't watch it. Like, I ain't never seen nothing in my life. I was like, I would rather see a whale get shot than I would watch this show. You know what I mean? And I like whales. I don't like hurting no animals. It's hard for me to even kill a fish after I fucking catch it. You know what I mean? But no, I would rather watch a whale die like Free Willy instead of watching Whale Wars. But yeah, yep. Let's see. What else we got? Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump always in the news. I bet he'll wear a mask now. By God, that goddamn corona done caught him. But see, people bitch and they're like, oh my God, he got rid of the corona. Da 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 da. Yeah, if you was the leader of the free effing world of the United SSA of America, then you would fucking get the damn cure too, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Before my buddy even asks, you know what I mean? I know what he's about to ask. Swear to God, since I done that for you, Rob, I'm going to tell you this. I got a buddy that I work with. This is true shit. I done it to, you know how I do it? I done it the other day to him. He popped his whole front teeth out too, Rob. I swear to God. It's hard to find somebody else that can pop their whole teeth out. And the first thing I looked at him and said, I was like, I bet you lost your teeth smoking meth. You lost them smoking meth. You lost them smoking meth. You know what I mean? Because everybody, if your teeth's fucked up, everybody thinks you lost them from smoking meth. I didn't lose mine from smoking meth. I lost mine from eating pain pills that the doctor prescribed me and then actually eating methadone. So, yeah, don't eat methadone, ladies and gentlemen. It comes out your bone marrow and it will make you die. But no, how many people smoke these blues? Does anybody smoke these blues? These little things right here? I got a flavored one because Shorty's a pussy. I don't like no menthol cigarette, but this is a cherry flavored one. You know what I mean? I'll go ahead and hit it one time for you. That's the only reason I buy it, because it lights up. It amuses me. You know what I mean? I can be sitting in bed and be like, ooh, blue light. Like the cat. You know what I mean? Like the cat. Meow, 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 blue light. Meow, 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 blue light. I'm a hard working man. I wear a steel hard hat. I can ride a rope, hammer and paint. La 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 la. La 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 la. I sound like, what do I sound like?
About the same song.
About the same song? Alright, have you all seen the new fucking Pizza Hut commercial that says the new original, or the pan pizza is back from whenever in the 90s or whatever? They better not use the same goddamn pans they used in the 90s, because I know Pizza Hut is not that, yeah, it is a big franchise, but I guarantee they're shitty enough to save them pans, because they thought back in 1992, they're like, I about bet somewhere around about 2021, 2022, there's going to be this pandemic. We're going to bring these pans back out, and nobody will know the difference, and it'll taste so much better because it's got about 45 years of just shit caked to it from being in who knows where, you know what I mean? So, yeah, literally, that wasn't that good one, though. Speaking of smelling a fish earlier, I don't think Joey Powers' mom is anywhere around me. That's just what I thought when I smelled nasty ass trout fish. You know what I mean? Some kind of trouser trout fish. That's kind of probably what it is. Whew. I thought she was running behind me or something. You know what I mean? They might be trying to pump her scent through my air conditioner, so it might turn me into a bitch like they are. Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't be mean to people. You know what I mean? But just because he's such a bad, tough guy, I just want to apologize. I don't want no trouble. I don't want you to beat me up, because if I was to get in a fight, I'd have to take my teeth out, and the only way I take my teeth out is to actually fight somebody worth fighting. So, yeah. And the only reason I say that right now, y'all, is because I heard a little birdie come to this door the other day, literally a blue jay come to the door the other day with a scroll tied to his ankle, tied to his leg, and you should have read what it said. And I was like, alright, I got you. You might not have the internet like I got, but I got you can send this letter back by the Blue Jay, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking the Toronto Blue Jays neither. Oh man. Speaking of smelling a fish again, but speaking of smelling fish, what about the Deadliest Catch? I know everybody's seen this show, and Mike Rowe does everything on the Discovery Channel, by the way, guys. But anyway, they actually have a girl on the Deadliest Catch now. No shit, girl on the Deadliest Catch. She's kind of manly, but guess what? If you're out on that mother-loving boat for, I don't know, months at a time, she is going to either A, get fucked, B, she's probably wanting to get fucked, C, she's either going to suck, or D, she's either going to be made to suck, or E, she's a dope addict and really knows that them boys has dope and just couldn't leave the dope man behind and had to jump on the boat to catch crabs and shit with him, or A, B, C, D, E, F, she's just crazy as hell and loves the smell of fish. If it was me, I would just stick a fucking trout right up my coochie and smell that all day before I would go out on the deadliest catch. Like, man, that right there is one of the top 3 deadliest jobs in the world. Like, come on, y'all. Can y'all see me on the deadliest catch? They don't even have a life jacket to fit me. You know what I mean? Like, literally, if I went over, a guppy would eat me. Nemo would eat me. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be no shark. You know what I mean? Because they wouldn't even be full. They would be like, hell, fuck that. I'm just going to get high. But whatever did eat me, whatever took a good bite out of me, as long as they got me right around this area at this certain time, by God, it would be high as a kite. I believe I can overdose a bull shark. I swear I do. I think I could. I really do. So, but who wants to hear a story? We're about done with it, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting a little warm here in a nice hoodie we got on here. But no, for the sports fans, real quick before I tell the story, tomorrow we're going to go ahead and say it, and I don't care what you say down there in Alabama, and you know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Tennessee's going to go to Alabama and win tomorrow. I've not drunk no beer. I've not smoked no pot. I have not done no drugs, ladies and gentlemen. I just have a feeling. But anyway, it's like a 22-point spread. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Alabama's probably going to run over us, put the 4th string in, and let them score about 4 or 5 touchdowns, about like Clemson did. And yes, the Big Ten is back. I am so happy for my buddy, Mr. John Klein. He gets to watch Ohio State play trash football, and I am so happy that he gets to watch that. So, Big Ten's back. Michigan and Minnesota Saturday, tomorrow night on ABC is the big game. I believe that's where game day's at, if I'm not mistaken. But, oh man, Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown is signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I thought he was going to the Seattle Seahawks, and I wish he would have gone to the Seattle Seahawks, because my fucking Cowboys are so bad that I at least have to watch a team that wins. So why not watch Russell Wilson? You know what I mean? Russell is just such a good, humble guy. Now, I pull for him. Yes, I'll pull for him. I got one of the Color Rush jerseys, and I'll wear it Sunday. By God, you fuck with me. But I respect Russell because of what he done. He's a good ball player all the way around. He played baseball at North Carolina State, played football at North Carolina State. He could have went either way, you know what I mean? But I like watching DK Metcalf. Like, I think DK Metcalf is the next big receiver, you know what I mean? I think he's the next best receiver coming in. And it's just so great. And the World Series is tied right now 1-1. But when you get Tampa Bay Rays and the damn Los Angeles Dodgers, it's like the Lakers won the championship in NBA. So if the Dodgers win, then they get 2 parades. And then if freaking the Rays win, then the Lightning for the NHL won the championship. And now the MLB Rays will win. And now, since Antonio Brown is a fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneer, they might actually be the first team to actually win the Super Bowl in their, or play a Super Bowl, play for the Super Bowl in their home stadium, ladies and gentlemen. It's never been done before. Never been done before, and it's hosted at Tampa this year, the Super Bowl is, ladies and gentlemen. So, that might be actually a cool thing to see, because my Cowboys suck so fucking bad right now that I like seeing history broke. But we'll see what happens, you know what I mean? My fantasy, I won again last week, but let me go ahead and tell you, I had the guy that I played had 4 people that didn't even play, and I barely beat him. So yes, my fantasy team licks underneath the Cabbage Patch Kid's crotch, you know what I mean? Like, literally, it's ridiculously stupid. But the story I was going to tell, you see my buddy, you know what I mean, and my buddy Eric Waters, and R.I.P. to my homeboy Aaron Fender, man. We love you, we miss you. We love you, you hear me? R.I.P. to you, Aaron. Anyway, the first time I ever met Eric and Aaron, I lived on 2nd Street, right there behind my daddy's convenience store. It's a bank now in Irwin, right in front of the Walgreens, and my mama used to live right behind it. No, I take that back. She used to live up the street at the time. This is the first house. We lived up the street in the white house. There's a house right between me and Aaron Fender, and I always, you know what I mean, when my mom moved in a couple of days, I was going down to say hi because they was 2 kids playing in the yard that looked about my age with a dog. So I get down there and I start saying hi and talking to Eric and Aaron, and they got Charlie. Charlie. He's a little bitty, I want to say golden retriever. He wasn't a golden retriever. What was a Cocker Spaniel, I believe, maybe. But he's an older dog. They was about ready to go play a baseball Little League championship game to win it all that evening, and they was about ready to leave within 30 or 40 minutes. Anyway, we sit there and chit-chat, and they actually went 2 years in a row without losing a game. So they actually go, you know what I mean, we're sitting there chit-chatting, talking and stuff, and Aaron's dad comes and picks him, or was coming to pick him up, literally not even right before they left. My badass luck, Charlie runs out in the road, gets hit by a car, ladies and gentlemen, hit by a car, and actually lives. It didn't hurt him whatsoever, but he lived. And then after Charlie got hit and Aaron got him back in the house and everything was all right, they actually went to the Little League game. That was the Little League championship game. It was the last game of the year. It's the championship game. Come back home, and when I walked down there after I seen them come home and asked them what happened, I thought I was going to never be their friend again. I thought I was going to get my ass whooped right there. They got beat that day. After 2 years of not getting beat. And Shorty shows up to be their friend, and dog gets hit, and they lose after 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we become best friends after that. We're still best friends. You hear me? We love you, Mr. Aaron Fender. R.I.P. to you, homeboy. You hear me? Brandon Shorty Rice, Mr. Eric Waters is here tonight, joining us tonight. Got to say hi to Mr. Milo.
We love you, Aaron.
Aaron Rice. All right, Milo, Brandon Shorty Rice. If you haven't seen my YouTube video, that's Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, that's at 58,000 views right now. 58,000, y'all. Go check it out. Brandon Shorty Rice, we love y'all. Thank y'all for what y'all do to watch me and what y'all watch me later. You understand? Let's go Cowboys. Tennessee whoop Alabama tomorrow. And fuck the goddamn Dodgers for beating my Atlanta Braves. Y'all have a good, safe Friday night. Stay safe. Don't get drinking and driving. Don't catch the corona. Next week we'll see you at 9 o'clock Eastern. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Hi. We love you, John. Thank you.